Cek cek 1 2. Cek cek 1 2. Apa guys, skor 0-1 untuk Liverpool. Tadi golnya dari Ndiaye di anulir. Gol dari Everton. Cek 1 2. Guys, skor 0-1 untuk Liverpool.
Lost their last 4 away games in League and Cup. Only one victory. They lost 5 in a row away from home. So it would be an awful time and place for it to happen.
Ndiaye di anulir. Gol dari Everton. Oke guys, kita mulai saja. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi kita live. PES 2021. Kita sambil nonton Liverpool nih guys ya. Kita lanjutkan petualangan kita Liga Super BRI. Lihat guys. Kita ranking berapa ini? Lihat nih. Ranking 12. Ya kan? Ranking 12. Cek. Main 6 kali. Kalah. Menang sekali, menang 2 kali, kalah 3 kali. Poinnya 6. Apakah juara masih bisa diraih oleh Persita Tangerang? Oh, Isak. Ya, kita cek formasi dulu. Babak pertama akan segera selesai ya. Everton Liverpool skor sementara 0-1. Bentar. Babak pertama selesai guys, Liverpool. Unggul 2-1. 1-0. Sayang sekali ya, gol dari India ini dianulir ya guys. Buat pendukung Liverpool ya masih happy lah, masih menang. Kita lanjutkan live Persita Tangerang menuju juara BRI Super League. Zalnando andalan kita di back kirinya lagi turun guys.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold.
Virus Ohorela,
team that is struggling right now.
Pablo Canera.
A serious losing streak coming up to this.
They're actually making life quite depressing for
Milan
themselves
langsung maju
and their
saja.
support. Those losses smacks of a deeper rooted problem that doesn't look like it'll be fixed anytime soon, Peter. The club psychologist appears to be their hardest worker right now, and he must be urging togetherness and teamwork however he spins it, and they really need him to get it right for starters.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Christian Illich.
That's a foul. It could be a
Pelanggaran guys.
penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Mohamed Toha is being told in no uncertain terms that this...
And a shot! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Leo with the crossfield ball.
Pablo Ganet.
Goes looking.
It has got through to him. That intervention was very necessary. And he heaves it forward. Turns and goes back.
Tertutup ruangnya, guys.
And the finish!
Yang, guys.
And he's there to clear it.
Tendangan dari Abel Cobra. Membentur Mr. Gawang.
Bayangkara.
Well, quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in
Rian
trying to
Kurnia
correct
dari
it.
sisi
I
kiri
only hope he sticks
langsung
with it.
saja
To meet it.
mengancam gawang.
Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Igor Rodriguez, guys. Muhammad Toga terpaksa beroperasi di sisi kiri.
Either side yet able to find the net.
Sin Young Bae.
Hit long and direct.
Moises Gaúcho.
Plays it forward. Decent looking ball. He's had a go!
Masih berhasil diblok.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Played it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Ian Racic.
Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Goes for goal!
Offset dong. Apakah kekalahan lagi?
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Mentalitasnya belum kembali, guys, setelah juara Piala Presiden, guys.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Chance to break.
Muhammad Toha.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Putu Gede.
Does well to read it and intercepts.
Out to the left it goes. Floats one over.
Rodriguez.
Deals with it effortlessly.
Berbesa, tendang poli saja.
Ball's loose and he's after it.
Bayangkara.
Taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Pablo Ganet.
Pings
Ya
it out
Allah, ini
wide.
baru main loh. Udah
Whistle
capek
goes
sih.
for half-time. So there you have it.
Virus.
Close sport half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Babak pertama guys. Posisi kalah.
And we're underway again.
Persita Tangerang.
Need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Ardi Idrus. Persita Tangerang.
Cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game.
Ardi Idrus.
Now surely!
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Stjepan Plazonja. Putu Gede.
Untuk gede guys.
The end of this.
Biarin out.
It's the throw.
Suboseto.
Tries a shot!
Untung guys, masih hidup guys.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And help's available out wide. Hussein with the clearance.
Sin Young Bay.
Steaming forward.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Stjepan Plazonja.
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Hockey Charaka.
Needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Aman.
In towards the middle.
Sin Young Bay.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Persita Tangerang.
Are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Tries to dink it in. He spotted the run and played him through.
Pablo Ganet. Sin Young Bay. The young Ratic.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now the counter.
Stjepan Plazonja.
Tore at them and just came up short.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And now they can launch a counter.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Leo.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Pasar.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Kita kasih pelajaran guys.
Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Sin Young Bay.
Simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Putu Gede.
Hoists it forward.
Sin Young Bay. Sin Young Bay.
Tries to head towards goal.
Big chance!
Tenang sekali Shin Yong Bay.
Taken with
Terima
style.
kasih Shin Yong Bay menyelamatkan.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud,
Dari
because
kekalahan.
they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Persita Tangerang.
Surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Dian Racic.
Not easily shrugged off the ball.
Good take, and he's had Matas!
Hampir guys, Matius Alves tendangannya sangat lemah.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Dan bola muntahan tidak berhasil oleh Jack Brown.
Leo.
Gets good distance on it.
Look, this could still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Jack Brown. Sin Young Bae.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be
It's a
busier.
through ball. Clearance and very necessary.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Babak kedua sudah dimulai guys, antara Liverpool Everton.
Sets of fans have got their money's
Skor
worth.
sementara 0-1 untuk keunggulan 0-1 untuk
You look back on the game
Liverpool.
then, Jim.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ayo guys, kita lanjutkan perjuangan Persita Tangerang guys. Liverpool mainnya nggak bagus-bagus banget ya guys. Cuman tadi ada momentum dari Mo Salah bisa diselesaikan ya. Jadi di awal-awal ini juga banyak serangan-serangan balik dari Everton ini berbahaya. Oke lah ya, kita lanjut lagi perjuangan. Skornya tadi seri guys.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening of football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures.
Persita Tangerang
Have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a
Persib adalah lawannya. Kita main Persita. Mas Snorelik, Panji Snorelik.
So that's got things underway.
Sinyang Bay.
Sit. Mana ada sit ah? Wah, kacau dia.
Barros.
And here's the chance to counter.
Eliano Raiders. Goes looking. Rezaldi.
Sip.
Could move up a gear here.
Sip.
Chip through. And he's onside.
Aduh.
Tom Hay.
Kacau.
Two birds with the ball.
Turun aja guys, sana guys. Lihat nih guys, Tijani guys.
William Barros.
With a delicate ball.
Adanya Tijani nih.
Husseinov.
Sinyang Bay. William Marsilio.
Hoists it forward.
Saudando.
Positions himself well and cuts it out.
Tom Hay. Husseinov.
Question, that's a
Ajar
foul.
aja guys, Tom Hai guys. Aduh, bahaya nih posisi Liverpool. Sambil live Liverpool nih guys.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Has he picked him out?
Aduh,
Strong challenge, but
keras
well
sekali
within the
challenge-nya
laws.
guys.
Kakang Rudianto.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Mark Rock.
Up towards the front line. Get himself offside.
Sinyang Bay.
It can only get better, this. we haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
Waduh, dibalas guys, Liverpool guys. 1-1 guys.
William Barus! Goal!
Kita malah kegulan nih.
Shep Bandung take the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Bentar guys. Guys, live-nya guys. Satu kosong guys. Liverpool 1-1 Liverpool. Aduh, gara-gara tadi.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Dashing forward at pace.
Kakang Rudianto
Drives it forward.
William Marsilio.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Pablo Ganet.
And now they can launch a counter. He's gone for it! Shooting
Gol
chance!
jatuh dari langit
Sticks it
guys.
away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Masih bisa
He was so
mempertahankan
alert to the
guys.
possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Sambil. Forward it goes.
William Barros.
He's got through. And that is not finding anyone.
Bentar guys. Bener kan guys, Liverpool mainnya jelek guys.
Eber Besser. Sinyang Bay. Eber Besser.
Christinov as well to read it and intercepts.
Mark Block.
And it's played forward.
Mateus Alves. Eber Besser. Hockey Charaka. Eber Besser.
Tries to head towards goal.
Eber Besser.
Cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He bad
Mark Clark! In for the pieces!
Gol jatuh dari langit juga guys.
And they've got their lead back. Rodriguez reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it
Persib
right out of the danger area.
kembali unggul.
I might sound a little hot.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure that their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Persita Tangerang.
Don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an
Udah di
early
depan
goal in
aja,
the
guys.
second half. They can't hold back though.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Adam Przybek.
Gets good distance on it.
Rezaldi. Rezaldi.
Plays it forward.
Out to the left it goes. And he's on a charge. William
Ngeri.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Fence has got rid of that.
Tom Hay.
Looks to drop one in.
No sit, no touch.
Got his range wrong there.
Eber Besser. Persita Tangerang.
Needing a change of fortune here.
Federico Barba.
Is there to heave it away.
Mark Block.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Eber Besser. Dejan Racic.
Finds himself offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks
Ayo
now,
dong,
Jim, is it?
mencari
They just have
kemenangan
to hurl
nih.
everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Lobs it in gently. It's a brilliant interception.
Kayaknya Liverpool bisa kalah ini guys.
And he just whacks it away. what he wanted to do.
Saya dong.
And he's searching through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Sin Young Bae.
Looks to clip it forward.
Kakang Rudianto.
Can get it clear.
Lari si Eber.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Oh iya lo. Aduh.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Ewanga.
Is there, and he can get that clear.
Isn't out wide now. That's a good ball to find. Has a goal!
Cantik sekali.
Back of the net! Parita are all
Cantik sekali
square.
hoki. Bagus. Kamu selalu menyelamatkan.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example.
Cantik ini.
Great contact, and the
Cantik
keeper
ini.
had very little chance.
Umpan dari kolong. Waduh. Lain.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
And help's available out wide. And the flag has stayed down.
Hussein
Gets it away.
Persib Bandung.
Merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means William Barros!
Hampir guys.
So he couldn't find the finish.
William Barros.
Fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Robbie Darvis.
That was from the goal kick.
Beckham Putra.
Look, this could still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mark Klok.
Gets rid without sophistication.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Final seconds, this has to be it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Get a throw in. It's a good run down the right. Look at this lead. Loose.
Ya.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. They are right into last chance territory.
Beckham Putra.
He does have an assist to his name.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Your reflections then, Jim.
Persita Tangerang.
Kacau guys. Masih di papan bawah guys. Habis lawan Persib, lawannya Persija, yang bener aja. Habis Persib lawan Persija guys. Derby Metropolitan ini guys. Zalnando kembali performanya tidak bagus. Berbesa juga lagi menurun. Sekarang kita coba ganti starting line up-nya guys. Skor masih 1-1 guys, Liverpool Everton.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere up to meet it! He will be livid with himself.
Hampir guys, itu siapa itu?
Indecision is fatal.
Tamerlan.
Pablo Ganet.
Almeida.
Ball. Bruno! Bruno Tubarão.
He's given away a free kick.
Gol cantik guys, cuman pelanggaran ya. Tuh. Masa ada kaki ditendang. Karisma Fatoni.
Tamerlan.
Ngeri nih Persija nih HPS-nya nih.
Persija Jakarta.
Kita cari.
Last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Sousa.
Drives it forward.
Oh, shooting chance! Has he found his man? Gets the better of his man.
Evan.
Persija Jakarta.
Played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the
Peluang yang
science that
sangat
goes on
cantik.
behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Hits one!
Bagus.
No shortage
Coba lagi.
of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Persija Jakarta.
Oh, playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Hoists it forward.
Muhammad Doha. Fabio Silva.
Dashing forward at pace.
Sousa.
Gets it out to the wing.
Bruno Tubarão.
Towering header!
Bahaya, bahaya, bahaya.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Sin Young Bae.
Till half-time. And it's hoisted clear.
Persita Tangerang.
Have it back and they can go again.
Jack Brown. Fabio Silva.
Very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Almeida provides an outlet.
Fabio Silva.
Gets it back.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Kacau,
He's not played the
kacau.
ball, that's a foul.
Dia yang nabrak sih.
Tamulan is there, and he can get that clear. Decent-looking ball.
Kalah Evan.
Muhammad Doha.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Almeida. He's got options out wide. First 45 minutes are up. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Sin Young Bae. Pablo Ganet. Jack Brown.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Persita Tangerang.
Come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw.
Hoists it high. Up for a header!
Rio Fami.
Goes looking.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Rio Matsumura. Risky Rido.
Plays it out to the wing. Done very well to intervene.
Pablo Ganet.
Tries to stroke it through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
Fabio Silva.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's away. He's through, it's one-on-one. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Persija Jakarta.
Get it back again.
Now the counter. Lobs it in gently. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So here comes the substitution. Well, it's gone out again. And so we'll have a repeat corner.
Kan FC aja.
Persita Tangerang.
4 kali guys.
With another corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Almeida gets it back.
Sinyang Bay.
Hoki Charaga!
Hoki memang.
Oh, taken with style!
Hoki cantik sekali Hoki. Bagus Hoki.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
There's going to be another change here.
Bagus Hoki. Berapa kali Hoki menyelamatkan dari kekalahan.
Break the deadlock.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Persija Jakarta.
Showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Donny Tree.
Plays it forward.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that's a throw-in. The changes then in quick succession. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Muhammad Doha.
Risky, Ringo. Gets good distance on it. Get that clear. No way through there. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Sosa, forward it goes. And it's hoisted clear. Rapidly approaching the end. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but what? Well, what I'm trying to say...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Strong punch.
It is over the line.
Masih dalam tekanan Doni Pamungkas.
Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Tries his
Sangat
luck.
berbahaya.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Mateus Alves.
The final seconds now. Hoists it forward. Tamerlan does well there. Alert. He's got through. This has gone, presumably for offside.
Pablo Ganet. Jack Brown.
And that is that.
Persita Tangerang.
Win it by
Akhirnya
the
menang,
only
guys.
goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test.
Naik guys. Naik ke 10. Oke, lumayan naik. Belum formasi guys. Aduh.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here.
Ya Rinda.
Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Already we're underway here.
Ahmad Musadi.
Keeps everyone guessing.
Pablo Ganet. Eber Bessa.
Plays it forward.
Lolinga.
That is very well defended. Belts one.
Jordi Berman.
He's played him through.
Salmando. Persita Tangerang.
Picked up all 3 points from their previous game. Point and arrow, really important.
He's got it, and has a hit! Goal! Persita!
Cantik Eber
beautifully
Besa,
dispatched.
begitulah.
There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where, didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Persita Tangerang.
An early lead. Good start.
Nobar Sissoko.
Forward it goes. Ball is over the line.
Jordi Verden.
Great leap!
Aduh, dibalas
It's
guys.
there!
Mga.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
A
Napakasipis yun.
lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Liverpool masih 1-1 guys. Bapuk guys.
Oh, good interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Eber Besa.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie.
Lufiandani.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Valeri Grishin.
Drives it forward.
Ajikusuma.
He's onside.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Hoki lagi, hoki lagi. Saya senang banget nih hoki nih. Penyelamat nih hoki nih.
Into the lead once more. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Lufiandani.
With the cross-field ball.
Pablo Ganet.
As well there. Alert.
Eber Besa. Hoki Charaka.
Breaks on here.
Madura United.
Ball, but anything meaningful with it.
Lufiandani.
It has goes for goal!
The young Ratic. Mateus Alves.
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Alfani.
Hoists it forward. Wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Tar dulu guys. Tuh. Untung ada penalti tuh.
And that has been
Hoki.
cleared. There is the half-time whistle.
Hampir
So,
saja
really
Hoki
good half of
menambahkan
football.
gol dari
3
Persita
goals
Tangerang.
and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Persita Tangerang
Leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Well, we're already into the second period. Lovely bit of skill there. And the counter is on.
the young Ratic. Pablo Ganet.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Madura United.
Were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Jordi Verma.
With a fine tackle.
Now a chance to break. Over to the left. He has it out wide now. Tamerlan with the slide tackle there. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Surely, and the shot! And they've been caught out here. So who's he picking out? There are a few waiting for it.
Ahmad Rusadi.
Goes for the cross.
Bahaya guys.
Madura United.
Are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Husseinov goes looking.
Aduh. Rio
Pablo Ganet.
memohon peluang.
That's good defending, very good defending. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ebel Pasha! Just off target.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter,
Aduh,
but the keeper
peluang
didn't have that
Ebel,
covered.
Ebel.
Ahmad Rusadi.
Oh, that's lovely. Lovely bit of skill.
Valeri Grishin.
Clips one through.
Lufiandani. Valeri Grishin.
Has it out wide and in space.
Eber Bessa.
Who's made his mark on this game.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Back to the keeper and go again.
Mendonça.
And it's played forward.
Valeri Grishin.
Husseinov did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hoists it high. Chooses to go back.
Lulinha.
Decides to play it back.
So not long left in this now.
Madura United.
Are moments away from yet.
He's had a go!
Bahaya guys. Dapat gol guys.
Keep calm and carry on.
Ini
That's
guys,
the
menit
job in a
terakhir guys,
nutshell now.
kayak pertandingan awal-awal dia guys. Liverpool ugly win.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Persita Tangerang.
Are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
That intervention was very necessary.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Going through. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. The defence can get it clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Persita
Hampir
Tangerang.
guys, tinggal
Out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Persita Tangerang.
Showed us why it's so important to seize the
dapat
initiative.
juga Liverpool.
Once in front,
2-1.
they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Dapat lagi kemenangan dramatis guys, Liverpool 2-1. Kemenangan hampir kalah sebenarnya guys. Kita juga menang guys, 2-1 guys. Kita tinggal nunggu Arsenal. Pertandingan waktunya sampai berapa menit itu? 10-11 menit. Untung menang Liverpool. Lumayan guys, merangkak naik guys. Tinggal selisih 6 poin aja dari Persija. Gampang guys, kita bisa salib guys. Zalnando ini, aduh gimana sih Zalnando ini? Kenapa kamu selalu aneh Zalnando? Kamu aneh Zalnando.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here
Solo, guys.
for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It's a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Altaf Indy,
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Pablo Ganet.
With the foul. Husseinov. Plays it forward quickly.
Bessa.
Corner given. He's gone for it! Danger averted for now.
Fine form in front of goal. He's not failed to score in.
Fires from distance.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Guantanamal.
It is deadlocked.
Versus Solo.
They've come to the defensive air manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that really make sense. They added confusion, but he really needed cohesion.
Sambil. Bessa. Adriano Castanheira.
Goes long.
Adriano Castanheira.
Looking to get on the end of this.
Corner. Masih dalam tangan guys.
Knocks it away.
Ibrahim Sanjaya.
Himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while.
Sambil. The young Ratic. Pablo Ganet. Mohamed Toha. Bessa. Guantanamal.
It's whistled off the ball.
Sambil. Pablo Ganet.
It's a great ball. And the finish! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Mateus Alves.
Really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Oyulu.
Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Forward it goes. Attempts to play it through. Beautifully done. Adriano delivers. He's gone for it. That's a half-decent try.
Guys.
More than decent attempt, Peter.
Sambil. Mateus Alves.
Shot a goal!
Nice.
Goal! Persinta! And it's Persinta who go ahead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Persita Tangerang.
Themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not?
keep up the supply. It's simple and efficient.
Referee's had a
Good.
look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal.
City Arsenal.
A decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Persita Tangerang.
Head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
The action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Played back in, loses his balance and loses the
Nah,
ball.
ini
Yeah,
dia.
that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Ini dia.
Ikwan Tanamal.
Is being told in no uncertain terms that
Makanan
this will be
Eberbesa.
his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter.
Makanan
And
Eberbesa.
special delivery from the ref.
Kurang ke tengah, guys.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Fuad Sule. Persita Tangerang.
Cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Toha.
Eberbesa. Sinyang Bay. Kodai Tanaka.
Plays it out to the wing.
Muhammad Toha.
Gets it back.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Adriano Castanheira. Ikwan Tanamal.
Just brushed off the ball there, and now the breakaway.
Sinyang Bay.
Steered forward. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Sinyang Bay.
Now surely!
Kodai Tanaka.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Muhammad Toha. Sinyang Bay.
Plays it forward.
Kodai Tanaka.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Eberbesa. Adriano Castanheira.
Done very well to intervene.
Giovanni Numberi. Clayton.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Kodai Tanaka. Persita Tangerang.
Got their goal at the...
Ikwan Tanamal!
Hits
Aman.
off target and by quite a way.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back.
Arapenta Purba.
And it's played forward.
Eber Besser.
Finds himself eased off the ball. So holding on now for those 3 precious points. Breaks on here.
Kodai Tanaka.
Well weighted.
Come on,
Scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Gianluca Pandenu
Sends that a long way.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Fuatsule.
Gets into the right position to intercept.
Good ball. Face to face with the Kodai Tanaka! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! There was to
Upset,
be
guys.
only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
And there goes the final whistle.
Persita
Oke guys,
Tangerang.
gua mau nonton ini dulu ya.
It is
Arsenal
not the
City.
result they needed. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Sudahi dulu live-nya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.